find them alright, and you can ask 2 things of the device.
Owner's name, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, who's it registered to?
It is registered to the office of a Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Morgan?
Yeah. And his office is a chiropractor's, apparently.
Okay. What else would be useful to ask of a comm link?
The rating.
Okay, what's the device rating?
4. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I asked Tex, like, alright, so this guy, yeah. What is your plan of action once you get inside? Because that guy was just using right until his left the
Well,
ride.
ride again.
Yeah.
Hack the comm link, see if he has anything in there. That could help Texas disguise.
Yeah, like what reason are you there for going back?
It's also very likely he ain't a chiropractor.
Yeah.
I forgot something in my room. I lost my key card. I need a replacement.
Yeah, I forgot something in my room is what I was going to go with.
Alright. My
The
thing would be
classic.
like, your room has already been given away, because from what we found out, when these rooms go now by the hour, like, he would come in and then go within 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, but he left literally like 10 seconds ago.
Okay.
Let's just kick up a big fuss if they act like an arsey prick.
So you gonna hack his comm link, or what's going on?
Yes, I'd like to, sorry.
Alright, yep, sure. Well, you'll have to get a mark on it then.
Okay, I forget how to do that.
You can sleaze, you could brute force. I mean, it's totally up to you. What do you want to do?
Built back on the
Yeah,
fly.
well, coming from, like, I don't know how to deck, so...
Attack is very, like, brutal and straight up. Sleaze is very stealthy, so...
So, like, less chance of success with sleaze, but less risk, more risk if you just all-out attack it?
Not necessarily, it's just people do it different ways for different reasons.
Depends what you're built for. And if I remember right, aren't you built for hack on the fly?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, so it's hacking plus logic plus any bonuses from, like, qualities for hacking the fly.
Let me check your chummer file.
Like if you have analytical mind or code slinger.
I have analytical mind.
That's a +2.
So +2 from analytical mind and +2 from, like, specializing... Oh, okay. And +2 from Hudson.
Yeah, it's -2 for the difference in grids, yeah.
Like +4 total.
Okay, yeah, you got a mark on him. So, what you want to do with that mark? I mean, other people can give suggestions.
Yeah, because I'm just a puppet.
Can she copy the memory? Like the storage space?
What's data processing?
It's an edit file.
Yeah, it's not a fault. Yeah, you can attempt to, yeah. Because it only requires 1 mark, so... It's computer plus logic.
Computer plus logic.
Do a matrix perception on it. Just in case, and look for a data bomb.
Okay, matrix perception.
Yep. So you know how to do that, right? It's computer plus... Yeah.
Intuition.
Yep. Okay.
Do I see a data bomb?
You do not, but you're not sure if you saw everything that was there. Okay,
Right.
but as far as you can see, everything looks fairly legit.
Okay. Now, I'll try to, copy all the memory.
A data bomb explodes!
You need to mark it first.
I did mark it. I got a mark on it.
No, you need to mark the file.
Yeah, you need to mark the actual file.
Yeah. You mark the device, then you mark the file you want, and then you copy the file. Because you need a mark to copy.
Yeah. So it's kind of like how a host, essentially the file is a host to the comm link, if you know what I mean. That's the best way to describe it. Okay. Yeah, you mark that shit like it's no tomorrow. Okay, yeah.
How many hits over did she get?
Well, what's your limit? It's like 7, isn't it?
Yeah, we said it was
Yep.
7.
Yeah, so you would have gotten 4.
So you can ask if there's a data bomb on that.
Yeah, and it's going to be legit.
And it's just I ask. It's not like a matrix perception.
You can just say,
No,
"Do
no.
you have a data bomb?"
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
And safe.
Okay. So start copying.
Yep, you can copy. So copy action is where is it?
Computer plus
Computer
logic.
plus logic.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I think you get the analytical mind bonus.
You do.
Yep.
Any logic test.
-2 for being on a different grid, but
No.
+2 for hot sim.
Oh, yeah. You're not in the host. You're in a comlink.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just plus
plus
4
2
overall.
for plus
Or,
4.
no. +2, yeah, sorry, you don't get the other thing because the hack and the fly thing. Yeah. Alright,
Wouldn't she get another +2 because they aren't on different grids anymore?
They are in different grids.
they are on different grids.
Yeah, she's hacking through a grid.
Yeah, so they're on different grids. So you actually failed to copy.
Try again.
Yeah, let me try again.
Okay. You failed to copy.
Can I just read it?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same action to read a file.
Alright.
How much edge do you have? Could you post edge that if you beat it?
There's really almost no downside to failing a data processing action.
Yeah, you can just spam it.
Yeah?
Alright.
Okay. Spam until I win.
Yeah, if
Pretty
you'd
much.
failed like a hack on the fly, you'd be in trouble because he would mark you automatically, but data processing is safe.
Okay, so you do manage to copy the file.
Woohoo!
Okay, I mean, like, there's more than one file. I mean, you just grab the nearest one and started copying it.
To grab the memory.
Yeah. But, I mean, the memory is like, you can put other things... Yeah, okay, never mind. So the comm link, what you got from it is you got contact details, you got a calendar, and you got some photos and some text logs and things like that. That's about it.
Okay. I'll work with it.
Could we confirm what this guy's name was?
This guy's name is, in fact, Mr. Morgan. He is not a chiropractor. He is, in fact, a minor security tech for a very low-level corporation. And he was here to discuss a upgrade plan, it seems, according to his calendar, with a security rep from a much larger megacorp, as they've just been incorporated into the larger megacorp's conglomerate, and they needed their security to be updated. And it seems he's worried about losing his job, which he very well should be, since he literally just got fucking hacked easy as shit. Besides that, the text messages just seem to be between him and his wife, his teenage daughter, a couple of his friends, things like that. It's fairly mundane. You can confirm pretty much everything about him. His full name is... What's his full name?
Morgan Freeman.
No, not Morgan. Let me find his name, sorry. Actually, how do I know this guy?
Celine Morgan?
Maybe Tyrone.
Oh yeah, sorry, his name is Jacob Morgan, yeah. Had his, on his thing, but I sent him to the GM screen. So, yeah, you know why he was here, you know his full name, and, some personal details about him.
What are the photos of?
His kids, his dog, like, he apparently goes to, like, baseball thing every weekend with his friends, goes drinking every now and then. There's some more slightly illicit photos. of things we won't get into that everybody has on their phone if you're a dude.
Send them to Murdoch.
That's about it.
Yeah, these will be given to Murdoch. He knows what to do with them.
He needs a pick-me-up.
Can he roll after looking at the photos?
No.
So I
Come
get
on.
aroused. A roll for arousal.
Who needs pills when you have dick pics?
Would it be a composure test?
Probably.
I guess if he's actively trying to suppress an erection. Come on,
Well,
Murdoch.
I keep seeing Murdoch is more and more like Krieger from Archer. It's like getting disturbing.
Oh, Piggly too.
1. Apparently, I'm
Like
not aroused.
Murdoch is getting to the point like that episode. I don't know if you've seen it, where like what's his name, Mallory, like kills the Italian Prime Minister in like the gimp suit or whatever, and Krieger arrives and he's just like, "Thank you. This will be my greatest work." And shit.
Oh, I love that show.
Hey guys.
Anyway, I give this information to Tex to help him with his impersonation.
Thank you. So I guess I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna tell them that I left something in my room. I think I did, and then before I leave, I'm gonna tell them that I'm having another meeting that I want to set up, and we're gonna try to rent a room then.
Okay.
Would it be more of the big guys who set up the meetings and then called the little guy to the place, or?
Perhaps not. He doesn't mention anything about like how it goes down in his text messages. He seems to have been at least competent enough not to keep a data trail about how things go down here.
Big guys tend not to set up their own meetings.
Oh,
They
okay.
have assistants and shit for that.
And these
I mean,
guys
but
are not
I
big
was
guys.
more of the like big conglomerate, big company set up the meeting in general and then called the little guy to it. No.
Well, from the sounds of it, it's a pretty mixed bag of the people who come here, so...
Yeah.
If any of you actually have etiquette corporate, you'd know how these things generally go down.
Etiquette in general.
I have etiquette.
Is it etiquette corporate?
No.
I don't have a specialization, but I just have
Yeah.
etiquette in general.
You could roll on etiquette, but the way I'm going to do it is it'd be like -1, as if like you were on training it, basically.
Cool. I shall roll this. But can I assist? Anyway?
Yeah, if you... Yeah, sure, I mean, you can pull your... what you know about corp shit.
Oh, okay, I'll try. There you go.
I guess that just makes it flat.
Yeah.
This is completely off topic, but has anyone seen this Indiegogo campaign to bail out Greece?
What?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's got a 1.6 billion euro target, and they've raised 874,000 so far.
Wow.
Almost there, guys.
Sorry.
If you donate €6, you get a Greek feta and olive salad.
Wow.
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
donating
Can you
right
link
now.
that in?
That sounds like a brilliant way to sell Greek salads.
It is.
Somebody
Wait.
just sold $1 million fucking dollars worth of salads.
Let's crowdsource the Greek economy. That's
Yeah.
a fucking genius idea.
I mean, there's nothing that actually is going to force them to give that to fucking Greece, right?
No,
That
It
is a
doesn't.
good question.
it doesn't.
Like, they're
So-
selling fucking Greek salads.
Yeah, crowdfunding stuff, it's never guaranteed to go to what said's going to be going to.
Yeah, but let's be fair.
Who's gonna
If you
enforce that?
take 1.6 billion and then fuck off, like...
Yeah, there's gonna be slight amounts of outrage.
You'd be
Probably,
destroyed.
Yeah, but
probably
at that point-
hired assassins of some
Yeah.
kind.
So, first off, they're not going to get that much, but I mean, if you
Yeah,
did,
of
you would
course.
only have to take a tiny fraction of it. You
Yes.
know,
I'm
France,
sure you could-
Greece gets 1.5 billion. Nobody
I'm
asks
sh-
questions.
Yeah, I'm sure you could embezzle it some way and get it lost in the figures, but yeah. Still, I'm pretty sure Greece isn't going to say no to anything. So I mean, let's be honest.
I'm tempted to donate €10 just to get a bottle of Ouzo.
5 people have donated €5,000 to get a holiday for 2 in Athens.
Nice.
Wow.
You can also donate €1 million to get to the super rich, kind-hearted person one. It gives you fuck all.
Surprisingly, no one's claimed that one.
You should
yet.
get elected to like the Greek Parliament for a year, even if
Yeah.
you're not a citizen or something.
You get a Greek passport.
This is how democracy dies.
You
I
get
might buy
citizenship in Greece.
Buying a Greek passport would be interesting.
If I was Bill Gates, I'd just fucking like buy Greece.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm now the emperor of Greece.
Yeah. It's now Microsoft Island.
That's a bad fucking investment, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. Alright, anyway, back to Shadowrun.
Let's go to Greece.
Like, I swear to God, if Greece was like that, I'm pretty sure, like, Loafrey or whatever would have bought Greece by now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or that dragon that lives in Turkey and hates him, but I can't remember his name. But they're always fighting with each other or whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are you guys doing now?
Actually doing
Etiquette.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
7 hits.
7 hits on etiquette. Okay, so that's actually pretty high up. So you do know quite a bit of dealings about how corp things go down. So as you guys like summarize to a great degree, it's very likely like someone's entire job inside corporations to organize clandestine meetings like this, and they're probably called something like a communications officer. And you would presume it's to do with like telemarketing or something, but their job is a lot more sleazy. They very likely set up the meet. The people that come here are probably very likely below them in some way, and they're just like some, minion they essentially sent here to just, do the deal that they trust to some degree. As I said, middle management at best. After that, when they get there, since this is, clearly quite a lot of megacorps and quite a lot of, very influential factions in the world sort of treat this place as a very safe place to conduct a business, it's very likely there's some sort of, procedure they go through to ingratiate themselves, or at least make it known that they know how things happen here. So there may be a password, there may be a key code that they give out to customers, there may be like a preordained time you're supposed to meet at, or some way you're supposed to react. I mean, in Tex, you can remember that those guys scanned you when you came in. They may have been scanning you for like BioWare and things like that, but they may also have been scanning you for something that might have not been on your person, and that's why she immediately knew you weren't supposed to be there, something like that. It could be a great many things. But corporations, when they're doing underdark dealings like this, tend to be very thorough in how they do things. So you're either missing a passphrase, a code, or like something on your person that would probably indicate you know what the fuck you're doing and you're supposed to be here.
We've still got the mark on that comlink, we could trace it.
Yeah, you could.
Me just currently AFK.
Beat the shit out of a random security dude and steal his stuff.
I was thinking something slightly lighter touch, but yeah.
Just gonna lace him, put a Faraday cage over his head, put him in a body bag, and keep him in a fucking warehouse for like... Yeah.
Doesn't Amber have Mind Probe?
Yeah, as he keeps liberally saying.
So we could just fucking stun the dude unconscious, Mind Probe him. He wakes up later.
Good to me. But both the people we need to do that are currently AFK.
Yeah, great, isn't it?
Talk some more about Greece.
Shit's fucked you.
Are they gonna exit the Euro then?
God knows.
Probably better off for everyone if they did do it.
Yeah, there was one of the big banking companies. It was leaked that they've already prepared for the post-Euro currency. They've already got it in their computer ready to go. They're just waiting for it to happen.
Well, I mean, it's 90% likely going to happen. I mean, so the thing is, it's kind of stupid the way it works is because Greece's economy, okay, don't get me wrong, the Greeks have seriously fucked up in some monumentous ways, but Greece as it is with its current standard of living and everything is never going to sustain itself because they have literally nothing of worth to anyone else besides tourism, really. They have some minor things that aren't really noticeable or marketable in a mass production sense, like Corinthian leather and things like that. But
for a while, real estate was their biggest fucking
The
industry.
thing is, they have no
that can't
real
last
export.
forever.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I have that is a genuine large scale export is tourism. So, point is, like, in the States, there's like tons of states in the United States that essentially like export or do nothing, if you know what I mean. Like they're literally unsustainable by themselves. But the bigger states like California and Texas and shit donate shit tons of money to them. Like literally phenomenal amounts. Like far more than Greece would need to bail itself out. Like I think what was the place that was like so fucked?
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan is one of them. I was thinking like Detroit as well, but Detroit like even gets money and then they still fuck it up anyway.
Yeah, Detroit is in Michigan.
Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, Michigan is like a good example. Like literally, the state could not exist if it wasn't paid for by the other states. But the thing about the European Union is it's more like a conglomerate of like agreements. So no one is obligated to help anyone really. So that's why it's like the Germans that are, we'll give you this money, but we expect it back. And then, Greece clearly has no fucking way in any comprehensible or like normal person reality to do that. But because the European Union works like, as I said, just an economic sector rather than like a complete super state, it's never going to work. I mean, if Germany donated to states that couldn't sustain themselves, it would make sense, and they didn't expect anything back. But when they do, and there's tons of interest on shit, well, I mean, there's not. They even like put it down to almost nothing, but it just causes issues. So
they expect repayment.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greece is never going to fucking pay that. Like, they have no chance.
Washington State doesn't send fucking bills to Michigan every year demanding payments.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if Germany just accepted that fact, sure, but so that's the thing about Germany. They want to make a European superstate, but they're not willing to accept the consequences of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, is Tariel's back? Is Bermuda yet?
I'm sorry, were you waiting for me to come back?
Yeah, we were.
Sorry.
We've got a plan, because apparently we need like a code word or something on us to get into this place. So you've still got a mark on that comm link, so we can trace the guy, and then knock him the fuck out, and Amber can probe the ever-loving shit out of his mind.
Ooh.
We know how much Amber loves to mind probe people.
If that post
It will be the first time.
Yeah, so you need to trace that dude's comm link to see where he went.
So you need another
Yeah,
mark.
you need
on his
another
comm
mark
link.
though. Yeah.
You got two.
No,
No,
she's
you
got one on the file and one on
yeah.
the comm link.
Which marks the comlink, no?
Not rules as written. It's
Oh, yeah.
odd with files because like devices that are slaved over files are technically part of it but separate. It's a really weird distinction. But
It's not slaved.
Yeah.
I thought. Wait, never mind.
It acts like it is, but doesn't. It's strange.
Shadowrun.
Yeah.
So you needed a mark on the comm link.
You need two.
Yeah, you need two.
Ah.
She only has one, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bermuda, you'll need to do another hack on the fly, I think.
Mhm.
So hacking plus logic.
How do you determine speed of a vehicle?
It has a speed rating.
It actually has a speed rating.
Alright, how fast is your car, Murdoch?
I'll tell you now.
You fail to get a mark on him, actually.
You need to edge then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
he'll know he's being hacked.
Right, I'm not gonna hack him
Speed
again.
3.
Alright, okay, mine's 6.
I'll spend an edge.
13 dice.
What?
13 dice.
You're re-rolling your
Yeah,
failures.
you reroll your failures to roll 13 more dice. That's what you do
Okay.
with post edge. Yep, so that's definitely going to beat it. So you trace. Well, actually, no, you get a mark on this thing. Now you can trace them. So to trace
Tracing
it,
is...
computer plus intuition.
Best question, who should we send to knock out this guy? Because my bike has got double the speed as the car.
Well, he's not like going to be gunning it away. He'll just be driving at regular speed. He's probably even on grid guide.
Yep. So he's in a car with another woman, that you know of because he got in a car with another woman, and they are driving down a. They're literally just a couple miles north of where you are, heading downtown.
Can we tell who's actually in the driver's seat from the location that we're given?
No, it's more like a GPS ping, if you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could hack the comlink's like camera, but it's probably in his pocket, so I don't know how that will do anything for you.
I think he probably meant given the direction the car is headed on the road, so it's like the ping is coming from either the driver's side or the passenger side of the car.
It's not that detailed. It's like
no, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
I guess we just want to follow him until he gets to his.
I'm gonna be right back again.
His house. Well, we could wait until he gets to his house, but he's got kids, teenage kids, and I'm not sure. I don't personally mind.
We're not going to beat the shit out of him in front of his kids. We're just going to knock him out.
He's headed downtown, so unless he lives in like a very expensive apartment, he's probably going to his office or something.
Like, do you want to break into a minor co-op office to just get a password for this place, or
we don't? We can wait for him to go home. We don't have to attack him where he lands.
Yeah, true. But then he's got kids at home.
So
wait for him to go out to the garage, or he pops down the shops.
We're not feeding them to Firehead.
Yeah, Firehead burned down the family home.
That way they'll come out of the house and we can get him.
Yeah, smoke him out.
We dress up as firemen.
No, worse.
Do I have
Ku Klux
treatment
Klan
as
members.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna follow downtown.
Okay, give me a sec.
Actually, how is downtown currently in terms of allowing metahumans, given the recent tension? If it's shit, I'll just stay here.
It's actually surprisingly okay.
Okay, I'll come
like,
with him.
Phase 2 of his evil diabolical plan hasn't reached that point yet.
Well, I guess, if this is going if he's expected to, take a time, if he's going back to his
there's
office,
only, 4 seats in the car, and he has a motorbike.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, as she will go, grab a meal, a bite to eat or something, you know.
Okay, so I'll take you 4 guys. Will you take your drones with you, Murdoch?
Yes.
Okay.
This guy's obviously going to his offices, we will be able to tell when he starts moving, out from downtown, you know. So there's no need to, follow him to his office.
No, there is. Because Kix can't sit in the Matrix all day, she gradually accrues Overwatch score.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yeah, so we need eyes on. We'll just park across the street, find the nearest soy bucks.
Yep, we could also throw a stealth tag on his car if we wanted.
That's assuming it's his car.
If he's driving it, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Wait, didn't we have a fly spy when watching when people left?
Yes.
What side of the car did he get into?
Got into the passenger seat.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay, so you guys follow his signal, and you get to here. Okay. So you guys are here. His building, or at least where the GPS ping is coming from, is now located in this building here. So a small skyscraper, not more than a couple of floors. It's got various office buildings and things like that.
Really low res for anyone else.
It'll improve. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
And this is the car you saw him get into, by the way. That one there.
Do they have a parking lot or anything for this place?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Alright. Too many cars parked around, that near the doorish or something.
I didn't want to put a billion cars on this map, but there are a ton of cars driving up and down all the time. You guys are just parked on the sidewalk or whatever.
Well, not cars driving up and down, but cars that look like someone parked there and uses it for work, you know, as their work.
All the cars that are static on the map are parked. So.
Alright.
Fuck's sake, Joe. Firehead and Giant, my god.
Do we break them?
Go play on the swings and shit. All the kids run away in horror.
I offer to push one of the children on the swing and accidentally kill them.
How much negative karma do you gain?
Goes over the bar 5 times.
Okay, so after a few hours of your sleuthing, this guy comes out like near the end of the day, somewhere around like 7 o'clock. A couple of people are also leaving. He comes up to his car, like waves his hand. Obviously doing something in AR. The car like revs to life, and he just gets in, and it starts driving.
Do we ram him off the road? I have ram capabilities.
Oh my
You can-
God, we can follow him.
Yeah.
We could actually
Okay.
break his car while he's driving, if we ever got to a secluded area.
Yeah, we'll check out what kind of neighborhoods he goes through.
Okay.
Stay at
starts
least
driving.
4 car lengths behind.
Gets to here. Turns, and he goes down into. You see the mall in front of him? He goes down into the parking space and disappears.
He lives in the mall.
Or he's just going there. But yeah,
Nice.
you guys lose him somewhere around the mall there. As he goes down that.
Does the mall car park have one entrance and exit?
Yep, that one right there.
Just chill and wait then.
Do we not want to go down?
Does look fairly deserted.
We could hit him in the car
Oh yeah,
park.
yeah.
In the garage, yeah.
Okay, let's fucking do it.
Okay, let me find the map for this.
I really just want to walk up to him looking exactly like him, just to see the look on his face when he sees himself.
That's some freaky fucking shit.
Ask him if his name's John Connor.
I'm you from the future.
Could you physical mask into his kid? We have
Yeah, we've got
pictures.
pictures of his children and
Just
his
run up
wife.
to him, Daddy.
Like a grown-up version of the children.
I'm just gonna quit Shadowrunning and take over this guy's life.
You become Jacob Morgan.
He gets lost in character.
Chiropractor extraordinaire.
It's a creepy world where there's actually people that could do that.
The best part is, do you reckon you wouldn't need to pay for your accommodation?
The
New
wage
shadow-
slave, maybe.
New Shadowrun plan, just become dudes and like live good lives. We all play like fucking adepts that can change form and shit and just kill people and take their lives.
Shadowrun identity theft.
Some next level shit.
So yeah, let's go beat the shit out of a guy in a parking lot.
I have a taser.
I have Cloud. Can
okay.
we just say we just knock him out?
Just a sec.
Tasers do a surprising amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
In
Okay, I mean-
Shadowrun or in real life?
I guess
Okay.
both.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get tased for no reason.
I don't know.
Right, so you guys get down into the parking lot here. Just as you drive down, and I mean you can move the car and move yourselves wherever you want. He's like getting out of his car, and he's clearly talking to someone on the comlink. Wow, Giant just stops him.
Got a man now.
Oh, kill him.
Yeah, I don't think I have an icon on the map, but I walk up to him and I say,
Oh, did you go? Because there was only 4 spaces in the car, so I said only 4 people could go.
"Oh, I don't have to go. Doesn't matter."
Alright. Well, I mean, you could come on what's his face's bike, she's bike, if you
It
wanted.
would be awesome for him, for you to be looking like him and confront him. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think you should definitely come.
Okay, let me go get she and your bike then.
She will
I get
only
fined
drive
parking
you
on
if you
this,
look like an elf, though.
I'll say she. Do you want to be there, she as well? Ollie, are you muted?
Ollie, stop jacking it.
Yeah, I think he said he went she went to get a bite to eat.
Alright, whatever. Just gonna paste
I
you
would
guys
imagine.
anyway.
Tex borrowed the bike.
Alright, there you are, you're all there.
But yeah, Tex walks up to him and as he gets near, he goes, "Jacob, is it really you?"
That's fucking messed up, dude. So he
Wait.
just turns around and rolls composure.
So wait, did he come as his child or what?
I look exactly like him.
So he just turns around, he's speaking, and he's like literally just says hold on to someone on the phone, turns around, looks at you, a fucking shock runs through his face. He drops his comlink, and you hear like a woman talking on the other end saying like, Jacob, are you there? And he just like looks at you completely aghast and is mouthing like, and no words come out.
Days of time.
Jacob, I'm your brother. I've been searching for you for years. And then I shoot him with a taser.
Wow.
Did you get a +2, please?
I won't even roll it, I'll just say here it goes.
Thank God that Chrome Flesh just came out with the mental health rules, because this guy's going to need them.
Wait, what happened, sorry?
Guy just got fucking tased after Tex pretended to be his long-lost brother, who looked exactly
Tased
like
by
him.
himself. Yeah. Alright, so the guy just like, jitters, screams a little, and then, falls down. And you hear a woman frantically screaming over the phone, Jacob, are you there? What's going on?
I pick up the phone and say, It's okay, honey. I'm sorry, I have to go. I'll be home soon.
She just shrieks, Jacob! And then you turn the phone off.
You said you had a diarrhea accident and you'll be home soon.
Is there any cameras on this rooftop, I guess, or this parking garage?
I don't know, you can check for them.
Yeah, I'd look around for cameras. Would that be a perception check, or...?
Yep.
I have my
what?
ballistic mask on.
While you look for cameras, I'll...
You see the odd camera, and they're not trying to hide them in any way. They're big, bulky things from, like, yesteryear that are possibly working or not working, but, like, there's at least 2 or 3 around the place.
Are any of them looking in the direction of what we just tased?
Not particularly, they look fixed, but, like, it's probably in the field of view, at least one of them.
mean,
or at least one of them might have seen the edge of someone walk up and then a guy, like, fall to the ground jittering.
Yeah, best they've got a video of a man being tased by his twin.
Well, are all of us here, or is it just Tex?
We're in the car, or
okay,
you're on
yeah.
your bike.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go eat, so I missed a bit.
Amber came up with a ballistic mask on.
Yeah.
I quickly try and sabotage the janitorium.
So
Only works in Dark Heresy and so what?
What's the background count?
The background count here is 2.
Okay, I'll toss Mind Probe at Force 3. Bump it up to 9 with reagents.
What's the resist mind probe with again?
Logic plus intuition, I think? Or no.
Well, does he need to
willpower
be
plus logic.
conscious? I guess not.
No, he doesn't. And he does take wound modifiers from it, too.
Alright. Okay, so you got 4 net successes?
Okay, what's the...
You can find out anything the target consciously knows and view the target's recent memories up to 3 days.
Okay. So you see him approach. Actually, well, do you want to look like all the way back, or do you just want to see like the recent memories of what you're looking for?
I get the 3 days, right?
Yeah.
I'll just speed through and get the important stuff.
How was his relations with his wife previous?
Yes. How's his relation with the wife?
If you're actually that interested, he actually has a mistress. So there's that going on. But besides that, he was given the job to go and meet with a tech from Horizon, which is the mega which is buying, well, which owns the subsidiary which is buying into their conglomerate. He was very worried about this, like very, very worried. In fact, he was like sweating most of the time because he was like assured he was going to lose his job because apparently he breezed through college, barely got his degree. He knows he's not very competent and he's afraid, like, you know, he basically bullshitted because he was the only security exec in his office. But as he's worried if they get to like, you know, upper people who are actually very serious, they'll immediately discover he's essentially like pretty shit at his job. Besides that, his boss, set up the meet for him. His actual physical boss, because they're actually a small like corporation. Uh, the boss gave him a black card, which literally just has a number algorithm on it, basically like a block that like a scanner can read, if you know what I mean. She told him not to use it and that he was to present it to the receptionist and to say the phrase. What was the phrase again? Sorry.
Lalo.
No, not that.
Abracadabra.
He was to say the evening. He was to say the phrase "Good evening and good day." Okay. When he passed the card. Okay. And then everything would be set up. And he was to discuss, the new security details. And his boss was very adamant he had to do a good job of this, otherwise Horizon would have to fire a great number of their employees and replace them for inadequate, security.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. He went and met with the executive. The executive was not the elf you're looking for. It was another woman who was one of the women that left before he did. It was the elf woman, and she left. And their meeting did not go well, to the point where he was convinced he would be unemployed very recently. And he basically... The reason he ran to the office today, even though he wasn't supposed to head back afterwards, was to attempt to embezzle as much funds as he could before he left.
Search the car.
Was he successful?
He did manage to move the security funding for the next 6 months into an account that you now know the card for, the PIN code for, and inside of it is maybe about 10,000 yuan.
Okay. We grab his comlink and get the money out.
Yep, so you put in the PIN and you have 10,000 in an uncredited cred stick that you can just use whenever you want to.
Split. If you split it, it's 1, 4, 2, 8. Split between all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You round up or down? Actually, well, sorry. Well,
You round down generally.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. That's right then. Oh, money, yeah.
He is a scary character.
He's not a balanced character, no.
He's a D&D rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least he's that kind of rogue, rather than not that kind of rogue.
Now that we've mentally violated this man,
And robbed him.
get back on point.
Robbed him after he stole something.
It'll be a cold winter for his kids.
You bastard.
There
you go. He was
make it
embezzling.
warm.
He was embezzling funds and shit, so it kind of works out as
Yeah.
karma neutral in the end.
Can I give him
Wait.
a new one for his troubles?
No.
Put him in the car, we light the car on fire.
Voucher for Greek feta cheese salad.
He had a thing that's gonna continue to embezzle money, right?
He embezzled as much as he could because he was convinced he was going to get fired very quickly. So, yeah.
We just put him back. We just put the comlink back on his chest with thank you.
Wait,
written
wait.
on it.
Call his boss.
I was literally thinking
And
that.
say
Yeah,
you are
exactly.
embezzling funds.
In exchange for setting up a meeting for us in that place.
Well, she's not going to get fired, and she doesn't want to compromise her thing with Horizon, so that's probably a terrible idea.
Wait,
Who?
You said you're going to... Okay, the reason he was meeting with them is because they're getting absorbed into Horizon's massive conglomerate megacorp, right? And they wanted to check their security and see if they were up to scratch, because Horizon is, like, deep into the whole Matrix security scene. He fucked it up majorly. She was guaranteed a spot because it's her company that got bought out, so she was still going to be the CEO of the subsidiary of the subsidiary of the subsidiary. But he and like all the guys in tech and a bunch of things were going to be fucked because of his incompetence, basically. So she's not going to... If you contact her and say he was embezzling funds, she'll be happy that you told her, and she'll probably sue him and a bunch of other things, but
Yes.
she won't risk her position in Horizon's new hierarchy when she joins that mega by, like, giving you details about how to go to that, motel and do all the dirty shit you're planning to do. She might reward you otherwise, but then again, she'll also know you attacked one of her employees, and so I don't know. It'd be hard to judge.
Wouldn't she expect the money back as well?
Yeah, she might want the money back too.
Are we stealing his comlink?
We could just tell her that we're information brokers, and
You're
we've
right,
come
yeah,
across
right,
some
right.
information that she'd be interested in.
I say let's just leave it alone.
Right, are we taking his comlink or not? Like, it's a rating 4, right?
Yeah, it is.
No, we don't need to take his comlink.
I think I have like a rating 1 comlink, I'm not sure.
I just
Rating
want him to
4
wake up
comlinks aren't that
really
expensive.
fucking confused.
Yeah. Just a note on
Yeah,
the
we got
comment saying
we
thank
wanted
you.
a nice new yen bonus. Let's just carry on.
Actually, yeah, I leave a message on his comlink that says, "Never mind, did DNA test, not related after all."
Yes.
Oh god, that's weird as shit. Holy fuck.
Call his mistress. Tell his wife.
Just
Yeah,
what?
tell the wife.
Literally, because someone rolled a certain thing on like Edge, this guy's life was ruined.
Yes, we are dicks.
We should go to his house and have Tex sleep with his wife. Just icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm. Let's just add insult to injury, please.
You have a mission. What the fuck are you
Fuck the
doing?
mission.
It can wait.
This is more important. You know, we sent Tex. He impregnates the wife.
We're playing the long game here.
It's a fucking long game.
He impregnates the wife, and now he has a bastard child.
We sell the children to Tanamos, harvest their organs.
Okay, now it's just getting dark. So what's the plan now? You have he had the key card on him, by the way, so you could take that if you wanted.
Yeah, we take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we get Tex back to where he needs to be.
Alright, so you head back then. That poor fucking dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Told his wife.
he's an embezzler. He got what he was coming.
And an adulterer, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, do we get
Yeah.
positive karma for like
This
dobbing in
this
an
is
adulterer?
positive karma.
It kind of works out in neutral.
We call his wife.
We call his wife. Tex calls the wife and confesses he's having.
I
an
would
affair.
also say that's neutral because while it's good for the wife, it ruins the kids' lives. So, let's not do that.
No, she can extort him out of his money by suing the shit out of him.
Yes,
Isn't
because the
that what
absence,
all
the
Americans
absence, the absence of a dad is compensated by money. Clearly,
They'll get a new dad.
Tex will
Yeah.
take up Tex will be their dad.
what the fuck?
Yeah, Tex meets the wife at a bar later that week as himself. That's hitting on her.
Yes.
Can't wait to hear that downtime story.
We're sick people. What is wrong with us?
We are the best. We're the best Shadowrunners.
Well, you're the ones who figured out that getting a centaur body and attaching 80 cyber dicks is a possibility.
One day, Warren.
Yeah.
One day.
We'll do that to Giant.
Essentially becoming a charging ball of dicks.
Can you imagine if I got a centaur body, how fucking big I would be?
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Be bigger than
And put-
Jazz.
And then we put skimmers on it.
God.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Tex is going in alone, yeah?
I take you don't want me to send my fly spies in again for any reason.
I don't know. It's up to you.
You
Thanks.
should.
It's up to you, yeah.
I'll go back to it.
I mean, Tex could keep it tucked in his pocket, couldn't he? Just turned off and then turn it on when he wants to give us
Don't be
eyes.
scanning for it. I'll just leave it outside.
Oh, that's true.
But you bought that program and stuff, so it can run like
It's fine,
offline.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Could you give it the command to obey voice commands from Tex and just have it run wireless? Non-wireless.
I don't know.
Or just like stay a certain distance from Tex at all times. Or something.
Yeah, it's got a dog brain. I mean, I can literally give my dog voice commands, so...
Yeah, just run it non-wireless and have it.
Okay, we'll say that's what's happening right now.
Alright, we'll send it in then. So, Tex, you arrive. The door is open again. The laser screen goes by, and the receptionist looks at you for a minute and says, "Oh, hello again, sir. I wasn't aware you had another meeting scheduled for today. Is there anything I can do for you?"
Good day and good evening. I believe that I've left something in my room, and I do the whole, like, pat yourself down looking for the keys thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping I could take a quick look. I've looked all over for it, and this is the only place I haven't checked.
So she sort of, shrugs for a moment and says, "Oh well, as I'm sure you're aware, Mr. Morgan, it's generally against our policy to allow customers to re-enter the same room within 24 hours, but as a safety precaution and to keep our clients, information secret, as we're well known. But perhaps I could be persuaded. I may need some incentive."
Greedy bitch.
Yeah, I'll slide her a cred stick with like 500 yen on it.
Okay, she smiles and says, "Oh yes, I'm of course room 218. You are indeed, in fact, scheduled for another meeting today. That was very silly of me, sir." Then she presses some buttons. The crawler here scans you again, does a few beeping noises. There's a green flash on her AOR display, and she goes, "All done. Feel free to, stay there for the next few hours as per usual."
Wonderful. When do you need the room back by exactly?
24 hours is the usual. That is normal, sir. But if you need to discuss longer accommodations, we're available.
24 hours should do me just fine.
Okay. She smiles and waves her hand over the mirror again, or sorry, the two-way bulletproof glass, and it sort of darkens again, and you can't see her anymore. So room 218, all the rooms are actually outside, and room 218 is, let me find it. This one up here, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we didn't even have to walk into the reception area.
Well, it's where you organize everything, and all the rooms are very heavily protected. So.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I go to the back and I get a Coke.
Fair enough. I wonder who owns Coca-Cola. I guess As Technology probably owns Coca-Cola now.
I'm probably
yeah.
still tagged now.
That is a very disturbing realization to me. Because As Technology owns like a shit ton of the food, doesn't it? And like
Yeah.
random shit. Yeah.
And they own Stuffer Shack, so they've got everyone on video too.
That room up there. Yeah. Okay. Should be able to see it now. Yeah, you can see it, right? Okay. Yep, so as you get there, a scanner at the side of the door sort of reads over you again. A few seconds pass, the door clicks, and a very, heavily reinforced door with a maglock seal sort of slides open, and you're allowed to enter. As soon as you enter, you realize you've entered a room that is completely blocked by what is probably a Faraday cage and jammers of some kind, if you know what I mean. So the whole room is essentially matrix blocked. Okay, you're in. Now what? What was the plan after this part?
Well, does anyone else have a micro transceiver?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'll have to step outside to talk to people. Like, try to raise you on the radio and no one answers.
Yeah, literally you lose the connection to your drone, Murdoch, when I went inside that room.
That's fine. He's being voice controlled by tags, I think.
Yeah, it's wired anyway.
Well, I spent a few minutes searching the room.
Yeah, it seems like... actually, go ahead and do a perception to search it. But yeah, the room is, meticulously clean. It looks as if it's, literally never been used for the purpose of sleeping. Or anything else. Okay, yep, the room is, spotlessly clean. There's literally nothing in it, besides what you see. And it's, completely secure, almost to the point of, insanity. It's completely blocked from everything you could imagine. No signal could get in and out. It's dampened, like the walls are noise dampened and everything else. And the lights don't seem to be controllable by you. The lights seem to be activated remotely from somewhere else.
No hidden cameras or anything.
Not that you can see. If there is any, you didn't get enough hits to see them. But as far as you can see, everything is clean.
Do you want to try voice commanding my drone to scan for things?
Yeah, I'll do that.
It can't though, right? It doesn't have clear.
Yeah, you don't have clear sight.
Yeah,
That's true.
that was the one you didn't get.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, well, yeah, after a few more minutes, I will head out and meet up with the group.
Okay. So no one bothers you, nothing like that. Do a perception test when you get outside, actually. And it's visual. Yes, so that actually will make you be able to just barely see it. So you just barely notice this thing outside your room. It wasn't specifically looking at you. It was just like literally almost like passively scanning everyone that goes by, if you know what I mean, and then it just sort of moves on, if you know what I mean. Like it's on a patrol route or whatever.
Okay.
What have you done, Tex?
Oh, we've got a room now.
Yeah, for the next few hours at least, we can get you in and out without any bother. Need to think of a way to flush this fucking woman out.
You find what room she's in.
Yeah, that either requires us getting behind the bulletproof glass or hacking the host, which is... Host seems too high rating.
Except we have access to things that should be slaved to the actual host now. So we should be able to at least get into the host very easily, as she can hack with a direct connection.
That requires getting a centaur into the room.
Maybe I'm meeting the centaur in the room.
Yep, true.
That's a total possibility. The drones may take interest in the metasapient centaur, but who are they to question what the fuck goes on in there?
Maybe he has weird personal tastes.
I'll put on a tie.
Bow tie.
Love the idea of a centaur in like a tuxedo or something.
Yeah, let's do that then, because we need to know where the fuck she is.
All else turns to shit. We could, just putting out there, could, not going to, start a fire so everyone has to leave the room. Their rooms.
It's an option.
I imagine
Firehead!
I imagine the sprinkler system will turn on and we'll be caught by night errant.
I like this option. Yeah.
Then it's an option, so yeah.
It's like ram raid the front desk as well.
Yeah, we can get into combat here, but we can't do anything that takes more than a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Like, we need just a comlink, right? For the job, anyway.
So the guy wants the comlink. You don't know, she's a decker.
Yeah.
He says she's a pretty good decker. So it's very likely she has a cyber deck, but he knows the information he wants is on the comlink. He's not sure where the information you want is. But it's definitely on her.
Is Firehead fireproof?
We need his own
no.
fire, I think.
No, he can make himself on fire and he's immune to that, but he's not immune to other people's fire.
Okay. I just wondered, like, if you set the building on fire, could he walk into the burning building and, like, get the stuff that she leaves behind if she, like...
I like the way it went from 0 to 100. It went from 0 to let's just light everything on fire in, like, 2 sentences.
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
It's kind of, like, because you can't... It's hard to blame a fire on someone a little bit. Like, a little bit.
Not really.
Well, Tex walks in there
Fires
with a
start,
light,
they
starts
just
lighting
do.
Stuff.
Fires happen, it's an accident.
The giant troll with an aura of flame might be a giveaway.
Yeah.